Again, I mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, 'cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back in.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. It's Young. The throw here on first. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Shot, 17. 6, mega.
First down, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Jake, when you watch the combine, you watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
0 to 100 real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions beat louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, it's got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red, 38, ready.
Young working from the gun. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Into traffic, complete! And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit, and that's first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Set, hut. Get your shoes closed. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the double.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Set.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Panther first
Set.
down.
Ready. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll bundle this up after a 40-yard gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
When you don't have great success on first down, Pete, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Black shot. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Counts. This is Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Throws caught, and they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
52 black, ready. 45, red, yellow, ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Baker with the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
10 black. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's good.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set to go now from the 35. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready. 32. Black, red, needle, blue.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Black,
Putting a receiver in motion.
Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and Really importantly is a check down outlet on short throws.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready. Black shot. 60 red. 60 red.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first. All set to go now from the 35.
Blue. Let's go now. Check, huh?
To the air yet again, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, ready, ready.
Young to throw it. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Saints 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Okay, ready?
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
10 black. Hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Rattler back to throw. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right
17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And the defense on him to force him out of bounds. That's going to bring us to the end of our 2nd quarter. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Katie, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay, right.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
50, ready.
Rattler to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one of the quarterbacks.
There he goes. The Panthers got him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, 38.
Here's Young to throw. Setting up the screen. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Blaster, sit, let's go. Yeah, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's caught for the first. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 60 red. Black shot. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
Motioning the tight end left.
Set.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Tanneroa McMillan he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Set. Set.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
They're going for it. Young. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Down. Drill. 52. 50. Green. Set.
Out of the gun. Young. On the move. Headed right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Saints 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the Panthers secure that kick. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Looking to throw. Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Not just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Blue 32.
Running back sent in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
First down.
52, Blue. Trouble, 38.
First down, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. Black, 95. Blue striker. Green jack. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. And so much for the pass, setting up the draw later in that drive, huh, partner?
Yeah, usually the draw, you need the element of surprise. The group defensively wasn't, and they hit that before it got started.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 50, green, set.
He's back to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT.
By the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 33, yellow. 6, mega.
Young looking to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
The give now out of the shotgun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, red, cycle. Yellow, 43. Hey, red.
Young to throw it. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 52. 52 blue.
Third and long for him here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints gotta score in a hurry. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's gonna throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
And inches at the 30-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Gotta keep moving quick here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. This finds Bellinger. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's first and 10.
52 blaster. 32. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Dumps it off to his running back. Now on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, there was never played any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ready? Hut.
Rattler back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's caught for the first. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. They'll try and punch it in. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper.